Nice. Start off with the intrigue and the ooh, with the strings, with the waves. Okay. Nice. This is definitely more of a style that I am very unfamiliar with. This is definitely something that I should probably have like Lauren or Noelle or Max like watch with me next time. Ooh, the travel. I can't really say too much because that's a style I'm unfamiliar with. Ooh, knees. Hey, the isolations on that, dude. I like this. I like that a lot. Groove. This is a lot of fun. Very, obviously bouncy, but a very upbeat, vibey. Definitely a summer track. It's autumn in the time of film, or it's colder at the time of filming this as I'm wearing a sweater. Water sweater. Solo. Okay, let's go floor work. Hey, okay, that sweep, drip, drop. Hey, that's the groove. Simple grooves. I think what I'm really liking about this is the strong use of like grooves like this. Because the thing with grooves is that it's so, I just love that. That's like it's just so high energy. It's so fun. But the thing with like grooves, it's just, since it's like repetitive, it's easy for people to just do. Choreographers like knew what they were doing, man. I've been wondering, are those mic packs in the back? Yeah, they are. Damn, huge. Okay, so my first impressions, that's completely a style that I have zero experience in, but props to them because that's a skill in itself. Like Lauren and Max have tried to teach me, it hurts my lower back. So props to them to doing that, and then a lot of great moments of using grooves, a lot of variety in using the grooves. Max and Noelle were like fangirling like over this video for like the longest time. And I had no idea what they were talking about for a long time. Because whenever this would pop up in my feed, I'm like, next! I cannot watch this. What makes this a lot of fun is the grooves, the bounciness, the playfulness of it, which makes it feel super inviting. I imagine this being played at a pool party or something. It's so feel good. And again, grooves, since it's not a complex like combination of like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but it's like a simple like 2-step, that's a simple groove, or even a party dance. Like it's simple enough for people to do. It's just like how hardcore do you want to go into these grooves? You can go like super chill, or you can go like wah wah and go off. But again, seeing a lot of those aspects in just using the grooves made it fun, especially towards the end, like where I could see some of the grooves that I think I can possibly get away with in terms of trying to do myself, but probably not any of the other stuff that they could do, because that's more like, I personally like, again, it's not my forte in that style, and I would probably do it terribly, but it's still like props, but it's like that's still in a sense inviting, because I know with our group of friends when they do that, like that's part of the fun, and that's part of just, I'd say, like just dancing and enjoying having a good time with friends. The choreographer did a really good job, like really like leaning in to a style that really fits them, because you can tell that the girls are comfortable with this style of choreography, because then there are artists that would like to move a certain way, but they have not been trained a certain way, or not comfortable moving a certain way. Obviously they are comfortable doing it, and I think the choreographer was great, and like, let's lean into that even more. Let's lean into that even more, and not have to make this super like complex hip hop show off like these super crazy musicality choreography. It was like, in a sense, the choreography was simple in terms of movement, but what made it what harder was the execution and the energy into it. Because again, they're singing. This is, even though they're dancing and it's fun. I think that's what made it really good too. Is they sold the funness like out of it, because technically like they're having to sing, and it's very taxing in terms of like having to like, and not very taxing, but like you're still performing, quote, and then you're like, and having to put on a face and sing and all that stuff. And then after you're off stage, it's, you're probably a little tired, but yeah, I mean, shouts out to the choreographer, very smart and leaning into the artist's strengths. In terms of starting position, again, if it's your first time watching me, the way I usually see the starting position is the same as a YouTube thumbnail. Does it spark intrigue? Is it generic? Is it intriguing? If this one, I would say it's almost borderline generic, because it's, anyone can just look back. What makes it different is they're leaning. These two have a tilt. There's a level change. There's a dropped level here, and someone's standing. And what makes this intriguing is we know that there's people there. It's just that there's no eye contact. We know that they're on stage, they're about to perform, but like, there's a lot of power in human eye contact. It's just like, if I'm just looking here, it looks like in the screen that I'm looking at the video, even though I'm looking at my computer screen. But if I look at you, it looks like I'm actually talking to you, like we're having a conversation. So there's a lot of power in human eye contact. That's part of our genetic. It's part of our DNA, so to speak. That's how we connect, through eye contact. So, like I'd say, like intriguing. What do you call it? Slightly intriguing starting position, especially since it's only 4 of them. So there's only so much you can do of like a group of 4 versus a group of 24. So. And then after this, next thing to consider is the first 5 seconds, the hook of like, why should I continue watching? Especially for someone who's never seen the artist or your dance crew or your music or whatever. You have to give them a reason why they should care. Why should they invest their time to you? Yeah, with that, let's hop on to the first 5 seconds. I like the light sticks. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so nice start with a very, like, I would almost say ethereal type of vibe. So acting-ish. So there's several ways, 3 ways, in my opinion, in creating hooking the audience within the first 5 seconds. It can be high energy. For example, extreme example is a backflip, or in regular choreography, it can be a very fast and 1 and 2, very snappy. Okay, the next one is just all acting, just no choreography, just you and your presence, and you're just like, yeah, look at me, I'm cool, and that's all performance, all that stuff, acting, or maybe even some basic movement choreography, but that is heavily reliant on your acting and personality versus choreography. This is up here is highly reliant on movement. Here in the middle, I would say, is where they're at, is a combination of both movement choreography. I would almost say it's even, because there's equal parts of just making sure you do the right movements, but equal parts in making sure that you're acting the shit out of it as well. So that's where I think this is where it falls in between. All of which, obviously, you need to have like the most like confidence ever. Like if you don't do your moves confidently, it'll be telegraphed. If you are hesitant in how you're acting and your personality, it will show. Okay, and all of this is just the first 5 seconds of, say, like the whole rest of the routine. The whole routine can obviously, ideally, it works as a roller coaster. If it's up, you counteract with something a little lower, and you bring it back up, down, and you finish strong. Or if it's low, you slowly bring it up and then down and finish off strong. So it depends on the emotional entertainment performance roller coaster that you want to give to the audience. Okay, so Before I get into it, actually, I can barely tell what their outfits are, but I do notice these huge ass mic packs, dude. I can only imagine how distracting that is. I'm already, I feel like sensitive already, like when I have things in my pockets when I perform. So I can imagine how it is for them. Like if there's a phone in my pocket, I'll feel the bulkiness of it. So like it just, yeah. There's a part after the chorus. I think it's only in some performers they take their shirts off. I mean, I've like, I I can appreciate that, but I there's a part of me that's highly aware of like I'm a dude watching like girls essentially doing twerking choreography, and part of me like feels a little weird already about that because I can't I'm a dude watching this, but also two, I can't really comment too well on the technique of it. So okay, let's do it. Okay, so nice reveal. It's not even just like a step into it. She does like a hip roll, but she really exaggerates into that. This one, not so much. It makes me like, again, it goes back to like they're performing, and there's I assume that there's a certain way that they have to hold their torso when they sing, and keep it active. When you're just dancing, you can move all however you want. Boom. Steps in, steps over her right shoulder, and then here, and during this 5 seconds, various introductions of the character, beautiful smile, like look how far we are, like that's how like you want to telegraph towards the audience. Boom, nice reveal. Oh, like essentially a hero shot. Look at the different characters we got. We got a smile, got like the different attitudes. This is again why I thought it was like in the middle, like in between of movement and then performance, like acting, or because this is just like simple, like fanning themselves. This would be like this is such like a nice like hero shot of these four. Nice, like strong, wide stances right here for the sway, push out. See, this is an interesting difference here. Like, why this? I think this choreography worked really well with the shorts. Look how far, like how much clearer you can see the silhouettes versus here. But her step doesn't seem as far. Like, see how it's a little past the shoulders. This one's not as far. I'm just being nitpicky, and you notice how different the silhouettes are with shorts versus baggy pants. Same move, but it's perceived differently because the silhouettes are just different. Shouts out to her. She's living right now. Live. That's the move for me right there. This right here. This round, this almost like lasso move. Hit, round, up, and then land. I almost feel like this is something that Noelle from Temper Tantrum would do. Like this is her style of movement. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I see what they're hitting. Almost the scratches. That's clever. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, nice texture changes here. Hit. I like the juxtaposition of very quick jittery movements, and then combine that with very like elegant upward motions, and then they go to a hit. So watch this. I like the just juxtapositions of the different textures happening. Dang, they sit in those like those grooves, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This moment of the choreography, I'm digging the baggy clothes. There's a nice extra overlapping hits into it. Ooh, like that quick travel. Dang, she's killing this body roll. Travels. That's such a far travel. It doesn't look like much, but they get traveling to hit that count. And then seamlessly get there. It's props. I almost feel like it was like half a second late. I don't know. Because sometimes you're like, you get so lost in the sauce of like, yeah, I fucking love this. and they're like, oh shit, I gotta get to the next thing. Oh god, I love that. This groove right here. See, again, like I said in the reaction, like the moves are like, there's a lot of variations of grooves that it feels inviting that you want to just dance along as well. At least for me, like I just want to dance and vibe as well, just like and just groove along too, because it's fun, it's inviting, and that's the whole purpose of of dancing. You want other people to dance with you. You want to have people to have a good time, and a lot of like dancing, like even like breaking originally started off as like a party dance, and this feels like party dance vibes to it. It's not overly complicated. It's not performance where it's like bah bah hit these pictures, ooh, ooh. Or it's more like just chill, let's have a good time kind of, and then just it's a lot of fun. I like that this moment right here. Drop, hit, strong hips, boom, bat. These, I'm not gonna lie, these are actually really good exercises for anyone who has weak glutes on the gluteus medius, because that's something I have a weak gluteus medius on the right side, and it contributed to back injury. Oh, what happens with that figure? Oh, it's clever. Fall in love. I like this groove. Subtle with the fingers, very subtle. Props to them. I can't do that. Oh, this part, like this again, simple. I would say simple for like relative to other like dance choreography, because it's a simple like reach, body roll, step, reach, da 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 da. It's almost like line dancing, but it's just so fun. It's very like loose, relaxed. Ooh, nice contrast from like the big to this subtle, and hit and small. So this movement right here, the knee, the quick drop into that squat, boom. Dang, she's whole-footed. Dang, they got strong freaking ankles too. Okay, so the thing with this sudden drop coming up to that, the thing with that is that like it's such a sudden drop or squat into like unload into your knees. If you're not used to it, you might get hurt. Just going into that position, again, it's a sudden weight shift and drop onto the knees, and then you have to use that same load to bounce back up. It's if you're like if you don't have a knee injury, it's like, or if you're on the younger side of things, it's not that big of a deal. But once you're like getting older, you ask a fucking 50-year-olds to do this. But then again, 56-year-olds, they might not be doing this style of dancing either. So, but you know, it's just being mindful of my own age. I'm like, oh, they dropped to them knees and they didn't get hurt. Damn. Love the intentional fingerography happening here. Is it everyone supposed to do that? Love to see like the little grab. Okay, you better get that passe. Look at that. Passe. That was great with the isolations. Love this moment right here. Just a simple, elegant extensions. Not hit. It's more let it grow. Oh, that was a clever concept right there. I mean, I know what they're going for, but it's back. Super clever. Ooh, angles are a little like how they had to adjust to that. Because I think she was singing. Oh, she hit the prop. See this one? She's already hitting the angles in terms of the feet. She was slightly off. She had to catch up to hit that. But here, that was clean. Yeah, way cleaner on that. Oh, she's singing. Okay, that makes sense why she didn't jump. I was about to say, why did she jump? Oof. Oh my goddamn knees. Yeah, the song is super fucking catchy, dude. Okay, floor work. The control, dude. And the nice strong extensions too. Let's go from here. Yeah, boom. Nice extend. Bah. Look at this. The silhouette. Bah. You can see all the way to the fingers, through the toes. Bah. Pivot. Bah. This is almost like the position I tell people like for breaking, because soft knees, flat back, or her back is arched. But yeah. Sit. Ooh. I kind of like that. I kind of might use that for transition for dancing. Sit. It is a kind of a sudden drop into a level. But sit. Extend. Strong hips. Sweep under. I love this move, but because I also use it for breaking. But up. Nice extension, pushing the hips up. And what I like, because usually I see this into a full body thread. So a thread meaning like you see this whole leg come all the way through. So boom and back, because she's threading through that moment right there. So, but what I like, what I've never seen before is this up, isolated, strong hit and up, boom, and come up. Don't get dizzy. Yeah, it's like, again, the also benefits of grooves is you can repeat it and it gets mesmerizing because it's a repeated pattern syncopated with a certain beat. So it gets mesmerizing. Some people find that grooves get a little repetitive and boring because the variation gets a little limited. So I guess to each their own. That's why some people sometimes often mix between the two. So here, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So they're grooving for 3. They're grooving for like, they're repeating the movements for like at least a 4 count. This is fun right here. Super playful, because they're essentially just doing like what movement choreography. They're just kind of being silly. They get to your placements, have fun. I would love this part because I would fucking goof off so much. Oh, this groove is so good. Ooh, man, I want to learn that groove, dude. Great moment as a whole group. That was just the moment right there. Aside from the one in the beginning, so super playful. I'm not gonna say bubblegum, but playful, flirty. I'd say like 1,000% flirty, but like so good. Gosh, she's killing it. But she's like full out. They're killing it, dude. Yeah. All right, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.